I'm reloading. Bastard. Take off fire in your chest. Come to me, fam. Come to me. Ready? Reload it. Bastard. Bastard. Fire your claw. Come to me, fam. What's going on, people, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, hello and welcome to you, and shout out the Golden Gang. Now I go by the name of Mr. Midas, and you could have been anywhere else in the world right now, but you are with me, so I appreciate you. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe and make sure you stay to the end of the video so you can see who gets today's Golden Gang shout out. And please keep helping the channel. I'm loving all of the support and love from you lot. Loving how many of you commented and showed some love for the competition that I just done, giving away an Elgato HD60. And don't worry if you didn't win, because there's a new competition coming real soon, so make sure you're subscribed, because we are working to that 1.5 right now. Now, Sony has blessed us with the new generation console. We are talking the PlayStation 5, and you might have that in your life and you're thinking, fam, I ain't really got nothing to play because there's nothing really big AAA coming out right now. Well, it's cool. Sit down. I'm gonna help you out, because I'm gonna recommend some games that should be on your radar that you can play right now for either your PlayStation 5, your Xbox Series X, or your Nintendo Switch. So let's have a look. Number 1, Outriders. I was shocked that Outriders grabbed me from the jump, because it didn't really seem that it was my type of game. And you know what? It did something that was so dope that other online games need to start doing. Like, from the jump, it felt like I was playing a single player narrative game. Like, why doesn't Destiny and Division do that? Like, it's dope how much it just made me feel like I was playing like a Gears of War. And then as soon as I got in the PvE section, I knew it was a multiplayer game. Now, Outriders is a PvE, which is a mix of Gears and Destiny, and you create your own pro tag, and you get to choose a class of different abilities that gives you different kind of spells. It's a madness. It's almost like a post-apocalyptic world. Loving it, loving the character creator. One thing I have to be honest is the servers are a mess right now, but if you're itching for a new multiplayer, this is a game you definitely probably want to bang. It Takes Two, provided by EA Game Changers. Now, It Takes Two game director Joseph Fares was getting major press around the release of his title, A Way Out, a two-player co-op narrative-driven story. But this new title isn't getting much airways, which is kind of crazy, because if I keep it a buck with you, I think this game is 10 times better. In It Takes Two, you take control of a couple who've been put inside some toys by their daughter because they're about to get a divorce. And that might be the problem. It sounds like a bad romantic comedy, but it's not. This game is funny. It's got some dope ass puzzles. Like, the action scenes will make Nathan Drake proud of it. And yes, the lead story is about a couple. But you know what? The co-op gameplay in this is super fun, and it's amazing to play with your other half. And if you don't have a other half, that's cool, because I think the story works super well with a friend or a sibling or even a secret admirer. Because once you have the game, you get to send a free copy of the game for somebody else to play in co-op. Don't sleep on this charming little platformer, because you know what? There's way more than it seems.
A spell, I am telling you.
If it is a spell, how do we break it?
Okay, I got this. Give me some space, I need to think.
Immortals Phoenix Rising, Mist of the Eastern Realm. Now, I struggled to get into Immortal Phoenix Rising, but after my Don Matt from the Burnout Brighter podcast was gassing how this game rivals Breath of the Wild.
What?
Matt, it don't. But I wanted to check out the new DLC, Mist of Eastern Realm, because the initial game had some really strong mechanics, and I'm more interested in the whole Japanese art aesthetic because I kind of feel burnt out on Greek mythology gaming wise right now. So yeah, this is one that you should definitely check out if you are looking for a nice single player platform adventure.
Eyes open, little one. The heavenly kingdom is but a crypt for the gods now.
Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise is everywhere and has taken over my whole timeline for a few days. Now, Rise has gone back to the Nintendo handheld system. Well, kinda, you know, the Switch is a hybrid. With Rise, you get to get your hunt on with your friends or on your own. Now, Rise mixes the old formats of the series with the new mechanics from Monster Hunter World. And you know what? It may be a reason for you to dust off your Nintendo Switch because people are going mad about this game.
It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
The Falconer, the Hunter DLC. Now, the Falconer has always been a cool concept to me, but who wants to fly on the back of a bird when you can fly on the back of a motherfucking dragon? Yes, that's what the Hunter DLC allows you to do. And it's on Game Pass. My G's, you can't lose. This is definitely something that you should try out on your Xbox Series S or X because you know what? It's definitely a fun one. And that's it, a dope list of games for your next gen console, your old gen console. We don't discriminate about consoles around here, my G's. So yeah, like which one of them are interesting to you? Have you played any of them? Have you heard of all of them before? Or have you heard of none of them and you're like, what is this? I don't know what you are talking about. Now, like as I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe. But before we go, we have to do our Golden Gang shout out. Now, on today's Golden Gang shout out, we are shouting out my on-screen Cody. Yes, she is Miss Xbox herself, the one and only Bittersweets AM. You can catch her and the Late Night Gang as they stream. She bangs Fortnite, Overwatch. She is big on the TikTok scene. You can see her doing all of them dances or follow her on her Instagram. Now remember, if you want to be part of the Golden Gang and you want to shout out on my next video, all you need to do is tweet me a picture of you, video game picture, using the hashtag Golden Gang. And that's it, as simple as that. Now you've been amazing. Thank you for all of the love and I'll see you next time. Be out of here.